This reorganization meeting of the Township Council is called to order. In accordance with Section 5 of the Open Public Meeting Act, Chapter 231, Public Law 1975, be advised that adequate notice of this reorganization meeting of the Township Council of the Township of Franklin, County of Somerset, was made by the posting on the bulletin board at the municipal complex and transmitted to the officially designated newspapers a list of dates annually, indicating that this reorganization would take place at the Franklin Township Municipal Complex at 7 p.m. on Tuesday, January 6, 2015. In addition, a copy of this notice is and has been available to the public and is on file in the office of the municipal clerk. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Afterwards, remain standing for invocation by Councilman Chase. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
May those assembled here today enjoy the many offerings of our township. May we abide by the rules we have established, those of trust, fellowship, and ethics. And may we place service above self in our daily endeavors. And may we always test ourselves and our efforts to be sure that they are the truth, good for all concerned, benefit to mankind, and provide peace and understanding. Amen.
Amen. We come to number 4 on our agenda, which is the roll call. Ms. McCarthy, please call the roll.
Councilman Chase?
Here.
Councilwoman Francois?
Here.
Councilman Kramer?
Here.
Councilman Prasad?
Here.
Councilman Regan?
Here.
Councilwoman Sherman?
Here.
Councilman Vasanella?
Here.
Councilman Wright?
Here.
Thank you. All right, number 5 on the agenda is nominations for the deputy mayor for a one-year term commencing effective January 1st, 2015 to December 31st, 2015. Nominations for the position of deputy mayor will be accepted. At this point, I'd like to put forth the name of Councilwoman Kimberly Francois for deputy mayor.
I second that.
I second.
All right. Are there any other nominations? Is there a motion to close the nominations?
So moved.
Seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion is carried. Ms. McCarthy, please poll the council. Oh, I guess, do we have to do that?
You just did that.
Yeah, okay. No, on the nominations, but
On
since
the
it was acclamation, we don't have to do it. All right, so at this point, we will have the township clerk administer the oath of office.
There should be a motion to do it by acclamation.
It's done.
It's
Okay.
done?
He has to
Okay.
do the
All right.
Thought I did, that's what.
Okay.
oath. When we have a township attorney, he can correct us if we...
He can make us redo it if we have to.
Or anyone in the audience could make hand signals if we did it wrong right now.
We take a picture? No? Why not?
Don't take any pictures. Huh? Oh, well, thank you, darling. Okay. I, Kimberly Francois, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people, and that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all the duties of Deputy Mayor according to the best of my ability, so help me God. Thank you. Indeed, it is an honor and a privilege to stand here before you today and accept this nomination and appointment to as Deputy Mayor, once again here in Franklin Township. I want to personally thank my colleagues, my Democratic colleagues on the council, for having the faith and confidence and believing in me to serve as their leader. This happens to be a pivotal year for the role of Deputy Mayor, in the sense that we are in the process of making a decision about who's going to be mayor this year. We have 15 days from the time that the Republican Party gives us 3 names to choose our next mayor. And I pledge, as a deputy mayor, to assist that individual in whatever way that I can to help them in their new role and their new responsibility. I also pledge to serve this township and our constituents in the best way possible and ensure that we serve you in a very visionary and meaningful way, and to keep our council meetings clear and concise. I also, more importantly, want to say that I promise to try to lead by the same example that has been set from an excellent standard by my previous deputy mayors on the council. In particular, in the last 5 years that I've served on the council, we've had Deputy Mayor Councilwoman Rosalind Sherman serve as Deputy Mayor. We've had Councilman Phil Kramer serve as Deputy Mayor. Councilman Rajiv Prasad serve as Deputy Mayor, and also Councilman Jim Vassanella. And last but certainly not least, our last Deputy Mayor, Councilman Brian Regan. So I promise to serve and try to set the same excellent standard and example that they've served as I serve as Deputy Mayor. And I look forward to a very, very prosperous, amazing, and fabulous 2015 to serve you. Thank you so much for this honor. Thank you.
Can I just add that we have, you're also a former mayor of Franklin, so you've had past experience, so we're in good hands.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Councilman Prasad. Okay, now we're going to open up the meeting for item number 6, which is public discussion. Is there a motion to open the meeting?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion is carried. The meeting is now open for public discussion on any item of interest, which does not have a public hearing of its own. Anyone interested in speaking, please raise your hand, and when recognized, give your name and address and come to the podium. Assemblyman Mr. Joseph Danielson.
Do we have to allow him to speak?
Yes, you have to let me.
He is a resident.
Still treating me like a chairman. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
And congratulations, Deputy Mayor Francois.
Thank you.
I'd like to thank Brian Regan for doing a fantastic job as Deputy Mayor last year. It was phenomenal. I understand the weight on your shoulders when you take such a position of management, and the teamwork and focus and the time it just took to do that. And thank you very much. So I'd just like to wish everybody good luck, good, healthy, prosperous year. This is unique. We don't know who the next appointed mayor will be, so we'll probably find out our choices tonight. But I'm sure whoever that person is will try their best to work with the current council and likewise the council with them. So I'd like to also thank Mr. Vornlocker, our township manager, for I don't know how you do it, so I'm not sure what I'm thanking you for, other than the hard work and dedication that you give this town. It's I wouldn't take that job. So, but you do a great job, and you show up every day like the council does, giving your entire heart to this town. And all of you up there, until you're behind that microphone, people really don't understand what it takes. And, you're up for public scrutiny, ridicule, very little praise, but you do it day after day like everybody's watching you, and that the urgency is high. So you should be commended for it. And at times when it's tough and you don't think, maybe not enough reason, there's thousands and thousands of people that really depend on you, and you are delivering it. Also like to thank our police chief and his entire police department. They're here tonight behind me. They do a fantastic job, along with all our other departments and department heads. Anyway, again, that's all. Thank you. And remember, my daughter Jenna, my 11-year-old, made cupcakes. So at this
Very
time, I'd
good.
like someone to make a motion for a recess for you all to go out there and eat them. If one is left,
Oh, dear.
she'll be on your doorstep at midnight asking you why. So there should be none left. Those are cupcakes, and they're calorie-free. That goes for all you, too.
Officer Ross.
Unless there's someone in this room prepared to tell her they do not want one. I suggest not. Thank you.
Thank you, Assemblyman Joseph Danielson. Anyone else like to speak?
Deputy Mayor Ponce, no one, okay.
Oh,
Speak in the microphone so we can hear you. Name and
Name and
address.
address.
She actually doesn't have to give her address.
Yeah.
Children
Okay.
don't have to give their address.
Okay, name.
All right. I'm Jenna Danielson, and I would just like to thank all of you guys for being here and taking time out of your busy schedules to help our town as much as you very much can. And I know that you guys all work very hard, and I just wanted to personally thank you for all the hard work you do.
And thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you
you.
so much. That was very nice.
there's another politician in the family.
Spoken like a true visionary. Anybody else like to speak?
Deputy Mayor Ponce, no other further hands going up or anyone walking forward. I make a motion to close the public session.
Seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion is carried. We will now move on to the agenda, item number 7, and I will accept a nomination for the position of Township Attorney for a one-year term from January 1st, 2015 to December 31st, 2015.
Deputy Mayor, I'd like to put forth the name of Lou Ranone for our Township Attorney.
Seconded.
Are there any other nominations? Is there a motion to close the nominations?
So moved.
Seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion is carried. Madam Clerk, do you want to poll the council on the motion?
Councilman Chase?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Francois?
Yes.
Councilman Kramer?
Yes.
Councilman Prasad?
Yes.
Councilman Regan?
Yes.
Councilwoman Sherman?
Yes.
Councilman Vasanella?
Yes.
Councilman Wright?
Motion is carried. Now we will have the administration of oath for our township attorney, Mr. Lou Ranone.
Oh.
Okay, thank you.
Save time.
while we await for the township attorney to come up, we can go ahead and move on with the agenda. I will accept a nomination for the position of litigation tax appeals attorney for a one-year term, January 1st, 2015 to December 31st, 2015.
I have a nomination, but I would like to put our township attorney to work
Yes, sir.
immediately. Is it best to nominate a person or a firm?
Well, this is not technically a position, it's a contract, so it's really an appointment, so you can nominate the
Person is fine?
person is
Okay.
fine.
Thank you. Then I would like to nominate Richard Raffaello, sorry, for the litigation tax appeal attorney.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any other nominations?
I move the nominations be closed.
Seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion is carried. Madam Clerk, can you poll the council on the nomination?
Councilman Chase,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Francois,
Yes.
Councilman Kramer,
Yes.
Councilman Prasad,
Yes.
Councilman Regan,
Yes.
Councilwoman Sherman,
Yes.
Councilman Vasanella,
Yes.
Councilman Wright.
Okay, next item on the agenda, I will accept the nomination for the position of bond counsel.
I'll take it.
Madam Deputy Mayor, I would like to put forth the name of Everett Johnson.
Seconded.
Any other nominations?
I move the nominations be closed.
Seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
Madam Clerk, please poll the council on the motion.
Councilman Chase,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Francois,
Yes.
Councilman Kramer,
Yes.
Councilman Prasad,
Yes.
Councilman Regan,
Yes.
Councilwoman Sherman,
Yes.
Councilman Vasanella,
Yes.
Councilman Wright.
Next item on the agenda, item D, nominations for the position of township auditor will be accepted.
I'd like to nominate John Loria as a township auditor.
Second.
Any other nominations?
Move the nominations be closed.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion is carried. Madam Clerk, please poll the council.
Councilman Chase,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Francois.
Yes.
Councilman Kramer,
Yes.
Councilman Prasad,
Yes.
Councilman Regan,
Yes.
Councilwoman Sherman,
Yes.
Councilman Vasanella,
Yes.
Councilman Wright.
Next item on the agenda is nomination for township prosecutor, a one-year term ending 12/31/2015.
Madam Deputy Mayor, I would like to nominate Bernice Jallo for that position of prosecutor.
Seconded.
Any other nominations?
Motion to close nominations.
Seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion is carried. Madam Clerk, please poll the council.
Councilman Chase,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Francois.
Yes.
Councilman Kramer,
Yes.
Councilman Prasad,
Yes.
Councilman Regan,
Yes.
Councilwoman Sherman,
Yes.
Councilman Vasanella.
Yes.
Councilman Wright.
Next item is item F, nominations for the position of alternate prosecutor will be accepted. Are there
Madam Deputy Mayor, I'd like to put forth the name of Douglas Singletary.
any seconds?
Seconded.
Any other nominations? All in favor?
Aye.
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 Motion is closed. Madam Clerk, please poll the council.
Councilman Chase,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Francois.
Yes.
Councilman Kramer,
Yes.
Councilman Prasad,
Yes.
Councilman Regan,
Yes.
Councilwoman Sherman,
Yes.
Councilman Vasanella.
Yes.
Councilman Wright.
Okay, next item is the nomination for position of public defender for a one-year term ending 12/31/15.
Madam Deputy Mayor, I would like to nominate Dennis Osiello for the position of public defender.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any other nominations?
Motion to close nominations.
Seconded.
Motion is carried.
Aye.
Okay, Madam Clerk, please poll the council.
Councilman Chase,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Francois.
Yes.
Councilman Kramer,
Yes.
Councilman Prasad,
Yes.
Councilman Regan,
Yes.
Councilwoman Sherman.
Yes.
Councilman Vasanella.
Yes.
Councilman Wright.
Motion is carried. Okay, Next item on the agenda is the approval of the warrants.
No, there's a PACO Affirmative Action Officer.
Did I miss one? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's
We did.
actually on the consent agenda as a resolution.
Oh,
Okay,
I got one.
that's fine.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, that's on the,
Okay,
okay.
good.
All right, the warrants in the amount of $15,702,740.10 on December 31st, 2014 are presented to the Township Council for payment.
I move the motion, I move the warrants be paid as read.
Seconded?
Madam Clerk, please poll the council.
Councilman Chase?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Francois?
Yes.
Councilman Kramer?
Yes.
Councilman Prasad?
Yes.
Councilman Regan?
Yes.
Councilwoman Sherman?
Yes.
Councilman Vasanella?
Yes.
Councilman Wright?
The next item on the agenda is item number 9, the consent agenda resolution. Resolution number 15-1, resolution of the Township of Franklin requesting that the Franklin Township Sewage Authority authorize, appropriate, and transfer 5% of its annual operating budget surplus to the Township of Franklin for use in the township's budget in accordance with NGSA 48-5A-12.1 within the local authority's fiscal
The
control
consent
law.
agenda.
That's part of the consent agenda.
It's part of the consent agenda.
That's part of the, that's.
Oh, my
the first
goodness.
item.
Should be a motion for the
So we're
consent
on the
agenda.
consent agenda.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Dirty.
He's already earning his pay.
Just ready for the mayor to tell you that.
You wait on the mayor, okay. You can tell I'm new at this, okay, it's been a while, I'm a little rusty. Okay, the items A through K listed on the consent agenda portion of this meeting are presented to the Township Council for adoption. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved?
Second.
Madam Clerk, please poll the council on the
Councilman-
consent agenda.
Councilman Chase?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Francois?
Yes.
Councilman Kramer?
Yes.
Councilman Prasad?
Yes.
Councilman Regan?
Yes.
Councilwoman Sherman?
Yes.
Councilman Vasanella?
Yes.
Councilman Wright?
Is that separate?
It's on, I'm just saying, because you said you had to check with the attorney.
Scott was on, no, that's right.
His name's on here, so it has to be.
Whose name?
Oh, wait a minute. On here.
It's on the consent agenda. Brian Levine's name's on the consent agenda, so if you're not sure. The consent agenda.
Yeah, what item?
Make the clerk, we're looking at 9E, and we're just reviewing the consent agenda to make sure that they're all
Yes, they're,
relevant
they've
and,
been updated. She has the list,
okay, 'cause-
and they're part of the documentation that's been submitted online.
Does that include
Yes,
Mayor Levine?
yes. For the SCAP.
In question is item 9E.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can appoint him later on.
no, I'm fine with that, I wholeheartedly
Right, so
support it.
We can follow up on that.
Yes.
So can we hold off on Mayor Levine until he lets us know if he wants
not on.
to
He's not-
continue?
He's not on.
It's
The
not,
attorney-
it's not on, so we can do it at the
Okay.
next meeting.
Okay, all right.
Oh, I take that back, it is on. Appointing Kimberly Francois and Brian Levine to the Somerset Community Action Program. But if he declines,
He
No,
could
we
just
just-
decline.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah, then we can just, we'll just
Right.
do it again at the next meeting.
Okay.
Okay.
He had, the former
Right.
mayor, Brian
Right.
Levine, had expressed an interest in sitting on the SCAP Board of Trustees. And so that appointment essentially allows him, as the governing body, to continue to serve. And the SCAP Board has also expressed an interest in keeping him on the Board of Trustees as well. If he decides, now that he's a freeholder, he doesn't want to do it, we can decline.
Correct.
Okay. Were there any other questions about the consent agenda?
No.
Any other comments? Motion to adjourn?
So moved?
Motion to adjourn.
That's it, right?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. All in favor?
Would you like to do it
Aye.
again? Oh.
All right.
Aye.
Motion is carried. Thank you, everybody, for coming.
Nope.
She said she'd be brief.
I had 7:40.